In the Martinson and Jones households as the new wives take control.
I'm going to teach this family how to set some goals, follow through, and how to get their priorities straight.
I don't think that Carrie understands our views on education and raising our children. She compartmentalizes things. We see life as a great whole.
I want this family to learn to think outside the schedule, and I want them to remember how much they love each other.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
Lee, you and your wife's hands-off approach to learning is an excuse to be lazy and self-involved. It's handicapping your children and preparing them for only one thing: failure. That's changing from this moment on. So get ready, because quitting isn't an option.
We do nothing, and it's pretty amazing hyperbole here.
Jones family. I don't see a family here. I see a well-oiled machine just robotically going through life. From now on, we are going to slow down and work towards building and becoming a real family.
We're maybe different than other families, but I don't believe we're not a family.
A proper education will prepare them for their future.
The proper education is intellectual inbreeding.
Harrison and Riley, you are going to a real school with a real teacher.
Wow, we're doomed.
And here are your new clothes for school.
They get to look like automatons now.
Mark, you never really see the girls, so you can't understand how insane their schedule is. You will live their lives for one day, going to all of their activities.
Sounds interesting.
Lee, you dropped out of college because you thought it was a waste of time. You're wrong, and you're setting a dangerous precedence for your kids. This week, you will lead by example and get a higher education. I have enrolled you in an accounting class at the local community college.
I guess so.
Mark, your girls want you to lighten up. It's time for you to sit down and listen and really hear what they have to say. I want you to put a presentation together for us and tell the girls what your happiest moments with them have been and what you want to change in the future.
What's the point?
Riley and Harrison, you will go to gymnastics. Lee, you will drive them around and attend every practice, and supporting them along the way.
Krista and Brooke, by being so fashion conscious, you are only conforming to the rules of society. So girls, we are going to put away all of your designer clothes.
Okay.
Will you survive?
Yeah.
You'll never get this place clean if you don't get rid of half of the garbage in it.
Can we throw out our new mom?
It's time to use it or lose it.
In my house, learning is about having fun and letting kids guide themselves. Girls, the world is now your schoolhouse. You will learn to teach yourselves.
So we're not going to school at all?
There's so much more to life than school.
Heather's rule about not going to school stresses me out a lot because I'm missing lots of work and it puts me like weeks behind.
In the hope of easing his daughter's worry, Mark calls Krista's teachers to see if she can make up her tests at a later date.
They understood what was going on. Okay, so you need to take a deep breath and let the stress go, because they both said they understood.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for helping Krista, because I was worried that she was going to miss out on some of the stuff I had planned.
I was worried she was going to miss 2 tests, so...
I know there's a lot of stress involved in the schools, and that's kind of what I want to try to show you guys, that learning doesn't have to be stressful, that it can be fun, it can be a living experience.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I've never met anybody that believes kids can just self-teach themselves. If I had to label Heather's educational style with one word, it would be crazy.
At the Martinsons, Carrie gets right down to business and enforces her first rule, that the family get organized and clean the house.
I don't like the house to be too clean.
I think we can get this done in 10 minutes. I am serious. Look at how close we are.
You're being an overcritical nag, so then that's harder to work with somebody.
Who is? Who's an overcritical nag?
A lot of times you've been, so then...
If he's going to call me a nag, then I'm going to call him a passive dad who does not know how to motivate his children to accomplish anything. I have been in there encouraging your boys, cheering them on, motivating, and you call me a name. But I'm trying to help you and your family to take care of your home. We're
But
almost
all
done.
the stuff is exhausting that we're doing, so it's
I know.
hard.
We're almost done.
Well, it doesn't seem like it. It just seems like you care about coming off like some super expert that's going to tell us all what to do. She's overcritical in some areas they're just not even true. She's pretending like they're useless and trash and they can't do anything, which is just ridiculous.
Next, the